Welcome everyone to a new video to Astro Vedic with the most important shift of the planets in this year. It is available also like an individual and also like a worldwide powerful for every single one. So I'm going to start with the biggest shift of each one planet in changing signs and major dates that can happen. And some of you, if you are invited to join me on Telegram, if you really want in details something else, and also in Romanian language, it's available there. And I will just say to each one of you that this channel will help you to find out about yourself, to try to help yourself, and to try to do better in your life. You are going to have many remedies on that, and just keep watching the channel. It is not about the YouTube. It is not about my interest winning from the YouTube. But if you do not understand Vedic astrology, I will advise you not to waste your time. If you really want an advice and if you really want to be capable to take advantage on your life about keeping forward with Vedic astrology, I will advise you at first, just put the application, download the application of Drik Panchang up to your mobile. Use your Tarabalam and your Nakshatra, Moon Nakshatra. Find an app that is available for you, or maybe a software, Jananda Hora, that you have the link on my Telegram, and try to understand what is going on in your life every single day. Maybe you do not have the time on that, but who knows better than you yourself? So let's start first with the major shift of the planet. At first, Jupiter from May 14, 2025 will go in Gemini for 1 year. I have to remind you that Gemini is a dual sign, will be in Mrigashira, that it's ruled by Mars. So we have to deal with that, and you have to understand that Jupiter will be in the position of the guru, but in the same time cursing people if something is going on or wrong to the teacher, to the guru. So all the time, just watch the duality. Second one, and the most important, it is Saturn, Shani. March 29, 2025 until Feb 23, 2028 will move in Pisces. Rahu, end of May 2025, will move in Aquarius until December 2026. Ketu, end of May 2025, will move in Leo until December 2026. Now, what is the effect of the planets for each one individually? You'd have to see your chart, your Mahadasha, the Antardasha, the events that can be in your life. Only like this you are going to understand the movement of the planets. First, remember that we are in a year 2025 with the number 9, and 9 is Mars. So you have to remember this, because Mars, there are endings, and you have to go to all the transits of Mars to see what is going on in your life. Mars can be also courage, but can be also enemy. So all the time you have to make that duality to understand perfectly what is going on. Major shift of the planets. All the planets will be in Pisces. So why I was saying 7, because you already know that the planets that they will be in Pisces by 29 of March. And I'm going to change here to can see by yourself, to can make a picture with that. 2nd March. It didn't take March. Okay. So now you can see here. So what we have here in Pisces, we have Moon, Sun, Mercury, Venus, Rahu, Saturn, and Neptune by the Western. So there will be 7 planets in Pisces. At first, Saturn, it is a rebellion one. Rahu, it's a chaos, so full of surprises, except it's in each one house will be for each one of you. So you have to look in your chart where is Pisces, and you are going to see what is going on in your life. Just to know, for your information, that one of the best remedies that you can use in a year with number 9, it's Hanuman Chalisa. Feed the crows and stray animals on Saturday, feed poor people, elders, beggars, and offer also nice clothes to beggars or people that they do not have. Another one remedy will be puja, will be praying to Baglamukhi, Kamakya, and also Kalbhairav. Many of you that they are on my Telegram, they know and they assist to them personal changes that maybe they didn't do in years and they did in few months, just because they try to do something better for themselves. Now, major shift we're going to have, like we say, 29 of March, when there will be all of them together. I will advise you to be far away from public, from water, because Mars, at first it's fire, and combination with Ketu. Why we say combination with Ketu? Every single time when you see Mars in a chart, just to having in mind that Mars aspects are 4th, 7th, and 8th. So basically, if we have here the Mars, you have to count and see where is the 4th aspect. You just take at first the place that it is inside, so within in, and after you count the other places. So this will be the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. So that means that on the 4th aspect will be with Ketu. Specifically with Ketu, will bring this combination, will bring accident, fire, closing chapters, neither you want or not. Because Mars will be in Gemini in that time. So what is telling you, be far away from something that have to deal with fire, fight, or even major situations in the countries that they have war. Just avoid. A second aspect, very important, it is 25 of April when Saturn and Rahu conjunct. So this is crime partners. Why is telling us that will be something bad? Because can show to you a mass crime first. Second one, you can see the Saturn, it is the godfather, and Rahu, it is the inspector in charge. Saturn is the dark underground places and the significator of minerals. In Pisces, has to deal with oceans, pearls, seabed, people diving around the water, and people stay around the water. So be very careful in that particular time, because it's not a time to think that will be the best. Saturn with Rahu can bring to you the hugest success, or you are not able to come anymore up from the underworld, because this is the basically this is the meaning of Saturn. You have to understand that is the chaos, and that chaos, it's coming together with Saturn. Again, I remind you, Saturn, it is a good friend with Rahu, but the worst enemy with Ketu. 29 of March. The action will be with the moon in Pisces in Nakshatra Revati. You see, we see that Revati, it is a god named Pushan. So is the ferryman who earns to cross over the dead through river Vaitarani, which falls on the southern gate, Yama, god of death. Pushan is healer of animals. It's protecting them. But you see something, all the planets, most of them, they are in Uttra Bhadravada, oceans, aquatic, ships drowning, and any water calamity. For that, I am going to repeat again that 25 of April and 29 of March, better stay away from every single thing and stay home. Do not visit nothing. It's like do not travel, especially cruise lines. And last time when it was Saturn and Rahu in March 1968 in Pisces, Soviet and Warsaw invade Czechoslovakia. The thing that is telling you Saturn and Rahu, bad company corrupts good character. Rahu have certain curse, like a person that have many desires, and he done all the time, he will done bad karma. Saturn is the base. And you have to understand that in this time, this major action with Rahu and Saturn will be faced also in your transit. I will go to say to you the based aspects that there will be in this year, the worst one. But before that, I'm going to say to you the transit of Mars, and you can make a picture of what is going on in your life by your chart, individual chart. So at first, do not forget again, Mars, aspects 4th, 7th, 8th. So we start from the house that we have here, and we start to count from here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, if we go on the 7th one, will be 5, 6, 7, and 8 will be the 10th house. So the aspects of Mars will be 4, 7, 8. And in respect with that, we can see the mirroring house. Like here will be the aspect in the 10th house, will be also the aspect in the 4th house. Mars become progressive on Feb 24, 2025 on Monday. From January 21, 2025, 25 Tuesday, will transit in Gemini, like you see here, a dual sign. From April 2, 2025, Wednesday, will be in Cancer. From June 6, 2025, Friday, will be in Leo. From July 28, 2025, Monday, will be in Virgo. From September 13, 2025, Saturday, will be in Libra. From 27 October 2025, Monday, will be in Scorpio. That is his own house, because Scorpio is ruled by Mars and Ketu. December 7, 2025, Sunday, will be in Sagittarius. So basically, we'll change all the signs. It was in Cancer from January 21, come in Gemini. So will affect, major effect will have the ascendant in Gemini, Cancer, because April 2 will be again on Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, and Sagittarius. And basically, just see, based on the transit of Mars, in which one of the houses it is Mars, and with what will affect, what they are the aspects. A major planet that play a huge role in your life, it is the planet that you are going to transit in Mahadasha. You have a link, you're going to have a link in the description below with a karma video where you have the Mahadasha and how you use also the planets in your way. But you have to understand one thing. Astrology, it is like a tree. The fruits that they have up to the tree, they are the planets. If that particular fruit you have to eat for 20 years, like it's the Mahadasha of Venus, you are going to eat the good, the bad, whatever the fruits have. But if that particular fruit, it is a Saturn, neither you like it or not, you have to eat it. Otherwise, will not be that time. So, taking in this aspect of the astrology, you can understand what is going on with your life in 2025. Now I'm going to show to you just like a based information what is going on when Saturn will be there with Rahu. Because Saturn represents events. And when it joins forces with Rahu, the devil one, corrupted mind, they produce an individual with zero consciousness who is also called sociopath. And with that, it's coming Pushan on 29 of March, because there you can deal with somebody that they are together in partners in crime. And partners in crime, it's extreme power, because that can be anything, even success in politics, business, every single thing. But nothing will be clean, you know. They just grant plain misery and make one truly help us in life. With Rahu and Saturn conjunction, what will give to us? There are two extremes, the bad one and the good one. The extreme power and affluence, success in politics, success in business of meat, alcohol, manufacturing and ownership of alcohol selling shops, real estate, and overnight success in media. Last but not the least, none of this will be through honest means. All will be backdoor work, because there it's the dark side of Shani. And to observe which planet gives the nastier effect, look at the planet which holds the lower position in your chart. The power of the evil duo is unleashed in either Saturn or Rahu Dasha, or Saturn in transit in the 8th house, or 8 from moon or Sadesati. So you have to see by the moon, where is your Saturn? So transit, if it's transit from your moon on the 8th place, that will be a problem. Let's say we take this chart here. How we count 8 from the moon? Because this is a transit one, and I'm going to show to you here, it's more easy, okay? So the moon here, it is in Libra. I remind you all that the numbers that you have in the corners, they are the zodiac numbers. So here it's a Libra. So what is telling us here, if the 8th position from the moon will stay Saturn, will not be good transit for you. So where is the 8th position on that? You just count from here. When you count from the 8th house, you're going to go straight in 7 aspect and after 8. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So your 8th position will be when, if your moon, it is in Libra, in transit, and also your moon on your chart. And you can see that Saturn or Rahu will be in the 8th position. You know that will not be good for you. What helps you more? Helps you to pray, to do puja, to hear Hanuman Chalisa every single day. Because it's the only one and powerful that can change every single thing. And from the beginning of the year, I just say on my Telegram group which one they want to do, Baglamukhi, or to get used to do Kalbhairav. Why? Because they are the only one protection. And if you really want to win in this year, all your enemies, I will advise you to do puja to Baglamukhi. But I will advise you in the same time, when you do a puja, respect at least one day. Do not eat meat and pray and say the mantra at least 11 mala. Because the most and the best effect will be when you put some effort like an individual, not only praying others for you. So let's discuss the 4 most common position of Rahu and Saturn conjunction. So if you are ascendant in Libra, the worst of the worst place, and welcome to the hell. Everyday misery, too many obstacles, too many haters, too many deadly enemies here will be when you are an ascendant in Libra, and the conjunction of Saturn and Rahu will be in your sixth house. Here they are the conspiracies. Here they are the long terms, disease such as diabetes and cancer. Elder siblings will be hostile to you, against you. Here can have the unemployment, complain about lack of money. Here it is also the bankruptcy, loan defaulter, all the bad things. I know it's not encouraging, but in the same time, you can be one of the most successful person here because somebody here will help you. And you know what is the biggest thing is that Jupiter being here on Gemini after, when it's coming here in Gemini and will be in his ninth house, natural house, by this action that you have here, all the planets on your sixth house, specifically for Libra ascendant, the main thing is that can be a teacher, can be a guru, can be a tantric, a yogi that will help you to have the success. So even maybe here, it is something that is looking to you that it's not encouraging at all. A yogi, a guru, can transform that. Let's go now to another one common aspect that will be if you are ascended in Leo. Why? Because I want to see you the worst positions from the aspecting of the ascendant. What is that? It's 6, 8, 12, and 4. So the sixth position will be in the sixth house for Libra. The eighth one will be, the eighth position all will be for Leo. Why? Because all of them, they're in Pisces, and Pisces for Leo will be in the eighth house. So you're going to see basically what is the Pisces in respect of your ascendant, and you are going to understand what is going on. For the other signs, they are not so much, but I will try to do that specific one and short, like a horoscope for each one ascendant. But the most important, they are this position, 6, 8, 12, 4. So whatever you're going to have that one. Now, we speak about the ascendant. The first one, it was Libra. The second one, it's Leo. We're going to go, and I'm going to say to you the most important one. So in the eighth one, it is in the eighth house also. For Leo. Here, it's a sudden change. Pure, plain, miserable life. Terrible circumstances of life. Maybe you are a victim of tantra or black magic. Horrible in-laws. Mother-in-law is something that you never wish to have. A witch. Anyway, without morals. Here you can be catch scamming or with dirty money, black money. Here you can have also success in politics or illegal work. Sorry. Here you have also the corruptions of politicians, officials, and you can discover that. You can see them. You can catch them. But here in the same time, you can have the best person, the best inspector or policeman, or maybe FBI that can be the best, because they are two, they are mirroring the best and the worst. And also you can have also the worst one, that it's in morals and ethics. So you can see a person in the day that is the best person in your life, but in the night you can see somebody else. It's like transforming. Nothing has to deal with the person that you see in the day. Next one will be when the sign it is the 12th one will be on the for the Aries. So I'm going to move on the Aries, and we see the position 12. So in the 12th house, here is the madness. Here is the mental health issue, addictions, taboo sexual relationships, out of society clandestine relationships. Here they are the money under the table, the transactions, drug addictions, bad thoughts, craziness, jail, mafia, disrespect towards women. I remind you that 12th house have to deal with Venus, with sleep and bed. Afflicted 12th house, you can't sleep well. I remind you that I have a video where if you want to make active Mahalakshmi, wash your feet in the night before you go to sleep. And basically, if you disrespect women here, the best and the worst enemy will be a woman. Here is the narcissistic, psychopath tendency, total lack of empathy. Here it's cunning, cruel, but can be the most powerful in the same time. So now we go to the 4th position, that is for Sagittarius ascendant. Here it is a chaos in the house. It's like everybody's in your house, you cannot understand each other. But in the same time, here can show to you that maybe you get born in the most poor or family that you can ever see, or the most rich family that can be in this earth. Because 4th house has to deal with the mother. You can have an abusive mother, or maybe you are witness as violence on the childhood home. Here they are the fight for inheritance, court case, legal issue in inheritance, problems in buying a house or property. So basically in that particular date, 29 of March, 25 of April, just be careful and try not to do such a thing. But you can have success on real estate. And you can also have income through tenants, but low class, you know. So a lot of negativity can be reduced by the positive impact of Jupiter. Rahu and Saturn can be controlled by puja of Bhagwan Kalbhairav and Chinnamasta or Kali, Ma Kali Mata, or Baglamukhi, but Kalbhairav is the first one. So it is a general combination. For every individual horoscope is different, but please be aware with this date because it is a major shift. And after 29 of March, we are going to see more than that. I wish you all the best. It's a blunt true what I'm saying. Either you like it or not. I try to do in easy way to be understandable. You can find the links of Tarabala, of Telegram, and also to my Vimeo account in the description below. And the video that we have, Mahadasha, explained in few words. Hope you understand what is going on and what will be in this year. And most of you, I just want you to know that the best one business that will go really with seller of alcohol and meat. Because you see Pushan in Revati, it's healer of the animals and protect them. But in the same time, will bring all this. It's like sacrificing for the people. Another one that there will be the shelters, pet farmers, raising animals for food, sheep, animal farmers, raisers of mink or silkworms will have work and success. Be careful of the way that Jupiter will show to you, because Jupiter being in Gemini, it's a dual sign, can have an influence and will be fickle but sharp intellect. And one of the best remedies for Jupiter, you can buy thin clothing or just like normal one to a beggar and give it to them on Saturday. You can be wise but not critical. You can buy also all the school accessories or books to give to the children, because it is a guru and you improve your energy with guru. You can do also puja baklamukhi, and you can wear also something yellow. And if it's a yellow silk, better, you can attach to your hand, your left hand, and wear it all the time to have the protection from Jupiter. Those that you have debilitated Jupiter, sometimes it's becoming a badak. Those that they know Vedic astrology, they understand what I'm saying. And just to having in your mind that when you have a planet, debilitated planet, and you have specific count of mantra that you have to say, having in mind that for a debilitated planet, that particular mantra must be said 3 times the counting of that one, and in only 40 days. So if you say that you have a Jupiter debilitated, Vedic mantra, you have to say it 19,000 times in 40 days. If it's debilitated, that means the 19,000 times or 3 will be 57,000 times in 40 days. That time you need help, because in that 40 days, at least some of the days you have to count for yourself at least 11 mala, and the rest of that to be to a temple. And all the time, any planet that in transit is debilitated, your power, it is in your exalted planet, in your individual chart, your personal chart. Only that exalted planet will help you. So I hope I help you with that, and I wish you to be here for every single one video that will come to this channel, to improve yourself and to try to change your life in better. Thank you very much. You know where to find me. You have the site, Telegram, Instagram, and all the media that you can find me. But I will be specifically here on YouTube, and also with the second channel that I have on Tarot Lovers, and there you can have tarot readings, and in the same time you can learn tarot, because there will be some few things change there, and will be very good for some of you that try to understand tarot and to have some free lessons to apply in your life. Thank you very much. See you soon. Hope you like this video, and share this video for some of you that maybe they need some informations. Thank you very much, and see you to the next video.